Hi everybody, you're watching Epad on Max, the show where if you hang around in the studio long enough, you become a co-host. Okie dokie, let's start off with a movie called The Guardian, which, unfortunately, we both wanted it to be The Guardian. Because you think Guardian, you think...
The swim team guy and Kevin Costner.
Ashton Kutcher.
Not exactly.
Swimming.
Yeah, it's like Top Gun in the water.
Orange jumpsuits.
Yeah. And
helicopter.
Like, it's got flippers for feet.
Let's watch that.
I actually quite liked that movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel bad about that, but it's like...
Sorry, folks, that's not what we're watching. Sorry to sell that movie. We're supposed to sell this movie.
It's The Guardian, as in it's someone who hires a babysitter who turns out to be, well, you'll see. So no helicopters, no Kevin Costner, no jumping in the sea, no explosions, no tension, a babysitter.
I need the child.
No.
Before the blood changes.
Not enough Kevin Costner in that movie.
No, needed more Kevin Costner.
Yeah. It's a joke. Anyway, this horror flick was directed by the guy who actually did The Exorcist and also stars former Bond girl, Carrie Lowell, who's, well, wife of Richard Gere.
And she did that one thing. You want to see it?
That thing from Bond, she did that. That was nice.
Yeah, I'd like to see that one more time. How about you?
Yeah, let's do that again. So the weird thing is that she's Richard Gere's wife, which doesn't look like a squirrel or whatever it is to me. Don't make the cheese face.
If you want to pick up Richard Gere in a bar, you just sit across from him and do that.
It's not true. Apparently it's not true. Anyway, they have a kid. Well, her son's name is...
Well, they have an unfortunately named human being who probably didn't have much of a childhood, so I wouldn't call him a kid.
His name is Homer James Jigme?
I think it's Jigme.
Jigme? Just actually put it up on screen so everyone can read it, because our pronunciation is not working. Homer James Jigme Gere, whatever that means. Giggity, giggity, giggity. And he, I guess, has to live his life with that name, and also knowing that all of us remember his mum for this.
I brought you another surprise.
I love surprises. Where is it?
So let's be honest, she can do whatever she wants. Anyway, this next movie, you know what? I'll leave this to Brad. This next movie, Stephen King movie, right?
Stephen King, he writes books, he looks terrifying, he gets run over by cars. Funny enough, this movie is about a car that attacks people. It's Christine, and it ruined my childhood. It's about a 1958 Plymouth that comes to life and ruins children's lives, and
then they end up on television.
I end up like this.
It seems like nobody likes my car these days. Oh.
So basically, if you take Glenn Close from Fatal Attraction and you put her inside Kit from Knight Rider, you get...
You look like crap.
Well, so do you, pal.
At least I have an excuse.
David Hasselhoff on the floor eating a cheeseburger.
I remember. But that man's not me anymore.
No, but I always take it back to that. No, yeah.
Christine, the psychotic car that would boil your bunny if she had opposable thumbs.
That's it.
Yeah, but mostly she just honks. How does Christine kill people? Just run them over?
You never saw the movie, did you?
No.
No, she doesn't honk.
What?
She murders people.
Yeah, I know, but runs them over, right?
I watched it when I was 7.
You know what you do? Hide up some stairs. Ha ha! Off-road, it's a Plymouth. They can't drive on grass. Why were you sleeping in the middle of the road? How is this car killing people?
Anyway, we have taglines.
Taglines from Christine.
Well, the taglines from this girl I dated named Christine. Hers were less like, why don't you ever call me? And why are you flirting with my mother? And a lot of taglines with it. Anyway.
So, first one we've got is, she'll possess you, then destroy you. She's death on wheels. She's...
1986 Toyota Camry? Okay, my mistake.
Come on, Christine.
I'm assuming the next word on that was supposed to be Christine. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's a terrible tagline.
She's an incomplete sentence.
Then you've got, once she lures you behind her wheel, you're all hers.
Seductive, passionate, possessive. Say hello to Christine, your girlfriend in the car.
Basically, it means that 4 days out of the month, you can't ride around in a...
Oh,
Even if you try to get in the boot.
Body by Plymouth, soul by Satan. Hell hath no fury like a 1958 Plymouth.
How do you kill something that can't possibly be alive? Well, look at Michael Jackson. She was born bad, plain and simple, somewhere deep on a darkened assembly line. Christine, a 58 Plymouth Fury, possessed by hell. She's taking control of a teenager and an
Stop.
This
Stop.
isn't a tagline.
No, this is the script.
That's the synopsis.
This is a plot right there.
Okay, so we just had Brad's scariest ever movie, and I may have made jokes that will get us more hate mail. But just for you, Brad, we know how much you like the best of the best movies.
I do like that franchise.
Well, it is a franchise that just won't die. So we've got number 4. For
Oh, because, you know, they just get better.
Yeah.
The higher the number goes, the better they get.
It's number 4, so it means it's the best of the best of the best of the best of the best.
Best.
Which is, it's awesome. Now, it's not as good as the first one. Because
Or the second.
third.
Or the third.
It's not as good as any movie.
So this
ever
is
made.
the worst of the best of the best.
Yes.
Okay.
What you do good there?
I'll get it.
Sweetie, check first, okay?
Who is it?
Oops. I'm sorry, my child. Is your mommy or daddy home?
Daddy.
Yes. Can I help you? Yes, thank you. I'm a volunteer for the Sacred Heart Parish. We're having a drive to help the poor. Sweetie, can you get $1 from my wallet, please?
Okay, Daddy.
Hold on, I'll loosen the chain, okay? I understand. You can't be too careful these days. The whole world's going to hell.
Daddy?
Mortal Kombat!
Is that what we're doing? You're just screaming.
Oh, we're doing Link.
Yeah.
Sorry.
More martial arts.
Yeah, martial arts. There's a segue there where So on the topic of martial arts, let's talk about Mortal Kombat, spelled with a K. Spelled incorrectly.
Mortal Kombat.
It's got a silent K at the front of it.
I didn't know there was a K at the beginning of
Mortal
Mortal.
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. It's made by the Germans. But yeah, Mortal Kombat. I love the game. This movie made...
Like we've been over this before. Video games come movies.
Yeah. Video game cum movies.
Just don't work.
Here's some reasons why you should watch Mortal Kombat with a K. Reasons to watch Mortal Kombat! Well, look, it's got, the greatest actor of all time.
Christopher Lambert.
Christopher Lambert. Christopher Lambert is in, yes. And he's playing Raiden, the Chinese guy or Asian character from the game. And so, what is it with casting Christopher Lambert outside of being a Frenchman?
I know. But there's no one else.
Anyway, so Christopher Lambert, fine. Goro gets kicked in the Goros, because nothing says humor and martial arts like getting kicked in the Anyway, Liu Kang breaks Reptile's face.
Of course he does.
Sonya Blade gets dressed like a gladiator.
Nice dress.
Yeah. Sonya Blade. I love Mortal Kombat. And then, well, the music, your favorite part, where you can take Tic Tacs.
Just eat a lot of Tic Tacs.
Mortal Kombat!
Then you light sticks and you lick a wall.
Okay, so up next, it's time for an absolutely brand spanking new movie here on Max, which can mean only one thing.
Failure, disappointment, and shame.
Yeah, absolutely. If it's a brand new movie and it's on Max, there has to be something wrong with it. And it's probably going with the star of the movie.
It's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold, the Texas Rattlesnake.
Yeah, stunning Steve Williams.
The bionic redneck himself. Or if you follow him on eBay, the Antique Collector. That's not actually his nickname. Apparently he sells antiques on eBay. Why? I don't know. Why is he in a movie?
I don't know that either.
No, but it's on Max, and we're really, really sorry about it. Pretty sure it's a romantic comedy, though, so enjoy it.
Are you gonna get the car, or am I?
You know, I just thought of something.
Well, a little late for that now, pal.
Hey! Start your weapon now!
Ever since the good old days, the 1980s,
Those were the good old days, huh? Oh.
Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania, it was awesome. Macho Man Randy Savage.
Dead now.
Yeah.
Bonesaw is ready!
He was basically playing himself playing Bonesaw. Spider-Man? You don't remember this? Randy Savage is in Spider-Man?
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. That's Bonesaw at the beginning of Spider-Man.
That's Randy Savage?
Yes! The guy that looks like Randy Savage and talks like Randy Savage while dressing like Randy Savage.
Looks like an old bald guy. Randy Savage is this tall, dark, muscular dude with a full head of hair.
You're going nowhere!
That's Arnold Schwarzenegger. What the hell are you talking about?
Shut up!
Anyways, since the 80s, there's been a bunch of pro wrestlers who've actually tried to make the jump into movies. I remember actually going to the cinema to see Suburban Commando with Hulk Hogan. Yes.
Yeah, that was a great flick.
I was a child and I thought it was brilliant, but there's only so far that you can go with the bright blonde handlebar moustache.
Well, I mean, in the adult business, you can go very far.
Yeah, sure.
So what we thought we'd do is we'd make a list of guys, like wrestlers, that have made their way into movies, but without doing those actual like
wrestling sort of movies.
WWE produced movies like with like John Cena and like The Big Show.
You tried being 6'7", 290 pounds at 13.
They all had like movies made by WWE, but there's other guys who struck out and made me. Hulk Hogan was in Rocky 3. See? Anyway, we've made a list, but let's show the leg drop from Rocky 3 just once. Okay, now we can do the list. Okay, so first on our list is Bill Goldberg, who we all know as who? But you know who he is, don't you?
Yeah, he was a wrestler, apparently.
Really? Duh.
And a really big guy. He had the biggest undefeated streak, which means a lot at that level of athleticism, to be undefeated.
Fake sports. It's just phenomenal.
We also have, well, one of our favorites on the show, Jesse Ventura.
Jesse Ventura. So, of course, we'll have all these clips from Predator where he says,
remember he's dry shaving on the helicopter and it just cuts in his face.
You're bleeding. Ain't got time to bleed. He carries a minigun, but unfortunately we don't have Predator here at HBO.
No.
So we get to show, what was he in?
He was
Demolition Man.
But he wasn't really, he was like in the background, just kind of laughing.
Oh, and he was also in Batman and Robin. We don't have Batman and Robin, do we? Oh, okay, let's show a clip from Batman and Robin.
Don't mind us, ma'am. You can speak freely.
Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Steve Austin.
Steve Austin.
Who's done like 4 movies.
When I hunt to kill.
Hulk Hogan, of course, in the 80s made all those. What are you looking at? The Suburban Commando.
That's the name of the game.
He was in a Muppets movie.
A Muppets.
Crazy top 4, but the number 1 I think has to go to.
It's got to be The Rock.
Yeah.
A man.
What is this place?
Lord Memnon's harem, but he visits so rarely. And he gets so lonely.
So with that, it's time to end the show before we name any more dead people. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston. Stunning Steve Williams.
Stunning Steve Williams.
And now he just... Why does he comes in and drinks 2 beers? That's his intro. He's my hero.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wrestle. Ah! That's all he does. And then he goes up and beats his wife.
Reminds me of Dad.